Hello, my name is Anica Nicoleta Cosmina. I'm from Romania. I study at Liceu Sanitar Antimivireanu. Technology is part of almost every aspect of daily life, and we can live without it. I use technology, especially my computer, for searching information quickly, to communicate with relatives in real life, to do my projects for school. I use my phone for social media, to listen music, and to talk with my friends. Thank you for listening to me.
Hi, good to see you at my podcast. My name is Delia and I am a student at the Antimivireanu Sanitary High School in Romania. Today I will talk about 21st century technology and educating students about its facilities. We can all say that technology has changed our lives in a positive way, but to certain extent in a negative way. Technology offers different types of learning and access to information. At the same time, it has given us a simpler communication between people anywhere on the planet. Like any other huge industry, technology has a dark side called cyberbullying and misunderstanding the concept of free speech. Therefore, technology must be used carefully and for peaceful purposes because we can easily be captured by the virtual world. Finally, I would like to add one more thing: communicate with people more than with the phone screen.
Hello, my name is Raluca Maria and I'm from Romania. I study at Liceul Sanitar Antimivireanu and I'm glad you're listening to me. As you may know, the technology has evolved quickly and today the internet is a thing that we can live without because we are using it in every moment. For example, I'm using the computer for my school projects and for watching videos or listening to podcasts on YouTube or Spotify. I usually use Google for searching information about makeup, biology, and fashion history. I use my phone for social media, posting on Instagram or watching TikToks. Thank you for listening to me.
Hi, I'm Raresh from Antimivireanu High School. Our generation has been born in the technology era. The previous generation made technology and now we begin to evolve it. Because we were born in the digital era, we have a better start than the others had. And thinking about what we will accomplish, our children, the next generation, will improve it even more. This happens because if technology evolves, so do we. Years ago, the phones had buttons. Now the buttons integrated in the screen. The computers were big and now they fit in our backpacks. Will the mechanics evolve even more and we will synthesize it in our bodies? I think so, but not surely how soon it will be. I like the idea of the technology doing all of our work so that we can enjoy the life. But who will create that tech if not us? Who will program the robots? Who will attempt to accomplish the dream of all humanity? I'm sure that we will, and the next generation will improve them.
Hello, my name is Robert. I'm 17 years old and I'm a student at the Sanitary High School Antimivireanu. Today I will present you some information about digital technology and the internet. The technology has evolved a lot lately, as you know, and with the technology people. Now, using technology, there are many advantages you can depend on and apply to make your life easier. You can talk to people from anywhere in the world and discover much information you didn't really know existed. You can learn how to eat and make money, even learn different languages. In the 21st century, it is already very accessible to have a phone or computer. Everyone has access to information and documentation. Using technology, classroom classes can be more interactive, so teachers can make classes much more fun.
Hi, I am Mariam. I'm from Kocaeli Anadolu Lisesi. So my topic today that I'm going to talk about technology devices. So my device that I'm going to talk about is laptop. A laptop. A laptop computer, sometimes called a notebook computer by a manufacturers, is a battery or AC powered personal computer generally smaller than a briefcase that can easily transport and conveniently used in a temporary space such as airplanes, libraries, temporary office, and at meetings. A laptop typically weighs less than 5 pounds and 3 inches or less than in thickness. Among the best known makers of laptop computers are IBM, Apple, Compaq, Dell, and Toshiba. So generally, laptop computers are cost more than desktop computers with the same capabilities because they are more difficult to design. So uses of laptop computer. How can we use laptop computers? We can use them to storage our data, web browsing, playing some video games, entertainment, and sending and receiving emails. So our latest software update was Windows 11. So what is software? Software is a collection of instructions that tell computer how to work. This is a contrast to hardware. And here is our end for our podcast. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I am Zainab from Kocaeli Anatolian High School. Today I will talk about technological devices and preferences. As we all know, technology has involved our lives so much recently, and this has reached such a level that we think we can't live without technology. Can we? I don't know. There are lots of choices for technological devices like smartphone, computer, tablet, television, small home appliances, domestic appliances, and these are just the most known ones. All of them for different uses, of course. For example, I use computer for watch things and prepare my projects for school. Smartphone for texting, video call, and social media, of course. Basically for communication. And smartphone has a lot of space in our lives because nearly everyone has smartphone, right? Also, fridge, washing machine, dishwasher, these are domestic appliances and they make easier our houseworks and lives. There are also important softwares like Google, Instagram, WhatsApp, Netflix, and more. Instagram has a lot of space in our lives. We can post photos, videos, broadcast a live feed, and it has people's memories actually. Google is like a modern encyclopedia. We can say it is a basic software. It is for searching information, and when you get deep searching, you can find anything you want. WhatsApp is for communication. I think this is the most used one among people because most people texting and video calling over WhatsApp. And of course, Netflix. Netflix contains series, films, cartoons, animes, but you should subscribe to it and pay a sum of money per month so you can watch anything you want once you have a membership. And this is all for today. I hope I could explain the topic clearly. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I am Beyza from Ahmet Alper Dinçer Anatolian High School. Today I will introduce you to a useful technological device that saved my life. I use a smartwatch because I am both a businesswoman and an athlete who takes care of her health. The smartwatch makes heart rate and sleep measurements. It measures how much I step and run daily. I am an athlete. I eat healthy. It is important to me how many calories I spend per day, and the smartwatch also helps me with this. I have to get up early at this intense pace. It wakes me up early in the morning. I run in the forest on Sundays. Thanks to the GPS location feature, it shows me where I am. Since I am also a businesswoman, I can make my phone calls with a smartwatch wherever I am. I also use Spotify software to listen to music. I turn on the song and thanks to the smartwatch, I connect to the AirPods and enjoy the music. I can make a playlist and throw it to people I like on Spotify. I can favorite the songs I like. I can follow my favorite artist and be informed about their new song and album instantly. Thanks for listening me.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I am Eylem from Ahmet Alper Dinçer Anatolia High School. Today I'm gonna talk about tablets, so let's get into topic. It is possible to use tablets for both personal, school, and business needs in daily life. Tablets are often preferred, especially for teaching lessons in schools. I am a student, so when I need to do my work, I can just take it off from my backpack whenever I want to, and that means it is easy to carry around. I am very often using social media, such as Instagram, so I use Photoshop for editing my photos and videos with this app. In order to make a presentation at school, I can easily prepare my presentation with the help of my tablet. By entering the PowerPoint software, I can process the subject I want. Thank you for listening to me.
Hi, my name is Aip. I will talk about the most important technological device for me, smartphones. They are important because we use them to communicate with people, to do some research, to socialize with your friends, and many more things. And all these things can be done with only one simple device. It's a miracle, right? Think that you are going somewhere and you get lost. With maps and navigators on a smartphone, you will find your way, or you can share your location so people can find you. If you want to find an answer to a question, you can Google it in your smartphone. Before a vacation, for example, you can buy your plane, or you can buy tickets, or book your hotel rooms, or even you can plan the whole holiday. Also, we can play online games we don't need to play with our computer. We can socialize with friends, we can make new friends with school or applications. Smartphones can replace many other technological devices, and I can't even imagine a world without them.
Hi everyone, I am Zeynep from Cavit Çalar Vocational Technical Anadolu High School. Today talk about the technological devices. In daily life, I use computer mostly because I am student. I use it so often. Computer help my homework, my exams. The second one is smartphone because I enjoy using it. Surfing on social media and watch the video. I mostly use television. Watch Netflix, watch the documentary, follow the news program, two things. Smartwatch help to my health life. When I doing the sport, I use it. It is count my speed, how many warning colors show. The most I use the devices at home is robot vacuums. It cleans the house when I'm busy. Summary of the work technological devices make our day easier.
Hello! Our names are Predona Miruna, Moga Irina, Yoldan Maya, and Teodora Ancescu. And we are from Cenei Mate Basarab. Yeah. So mostly we use our phones for chatting with our friends and searching information on the internet. And for school we use our laptops to make our projects and yeah, homework. We use a lot of softwares for school like Canva, PowerPoint, Word, where we do tasks and also international projects for school like eTwinning. So Canva, for example, I use it for making posters about everything I want. For example, I'm in a extra scholar volunteering named Europe Direct, and we have to create posters about activities that are going to take place. We The most used apps for socializing with our friends are Instagram, where we can send photos to one another and also see posts. TikTok, where we can learn a lot of new things. WhatsApp, where we can chat with our school professors and friends and family. Snap, where we can send photos to one another. And Zoom, where we can do video calls. The new things that we can use for reading online and talking with other friends about the things that we just read are Kindle and e-readers for reading books on the internet and watching them while we are sitting on our beds and having a great time or not having a real book in our hands. We're really excited to meet our new online friends while using these apps and these softwares to create a new online magical world and fictional the same way. In conclusion, we are really grateful for our apps and softwares that we use every single day. We can chat with each other, we can learn a lot of new things. And we can also feed our curiosity about others' people, cultures, and interests around the world. So this was our podcast. I hope you loved it. And we'll see you another time. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Hi, today I'm going to talk about technological devices and preferences. What kind of technological things do we usually use? For example, we use smartphones for contact or to watch fun stuff. We can use computers for projects. We often have to do research for projects. We prefer software such as Google or Chrome to look information. This type of software can read personality and character through the things we are searching for. So what's new? Recently, artificial intelligence has been used very effectively in the field of health. I hope this will be good for all humanity. What do you think? Thanks for listening.
Hi everyone, I am Irmak from Kocaeli Anatolian High School. I generally use smartphone for making FaceTime, texting with my friends, and meeting new people from another countries. And sometimes I use booking for hotels. My favorite software is Couchsurfing because I love traveling and Couchsurfing gives you lots of opportunities for accommodation, discovering places and meeting friends. You can stay at people's home in different countries or you can host people in your house. That way you make new friends and you will learn different cultures. Finally, I will talk about Netflix Party. If you like watching movies with your friends, you can use this application. You are meeting with your friends at Netflix Party and watching movies together. Also, texting in a chat room. It was my favorite application during the pandemic.
Hi, I am Shevval from Polat Top Science High School. Today I want to talk about technological devices and preferences. As you know, technology makes our lives easier and simple, saves time, and makes things cheaper. Young people especially use mobile phone, laptops, and smartwatches. Because of coronavirus, young people spend their time in their room, mostly with their technological devices. It became an organ of us. We think we can't live without it. There are lots of technological devices, but I mostly use my mobile phone to communicate, search for information, use social media, and text messages. As software applications, teenagers mostly use WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I prefer WhatsApp, Instagram, and Twitter. I keep in touch with my friends on WhatsApp and learn about the classes by our school WhatsApp groups. I share photos and videos on Instagram and I get the latest news from Twitter. While sharing their videos, teenagers mostly use Photoshop. It's a photo editing and manipulation software and mostly used by influencers. I think it is perfect, but it is a bit expensive. These are the things I would like to talk today. Thanks for listening.
Hi, I am Yasin from Polatlı Top Science High School. Today I want to talk about technological devices and preferences of teenagers. Technology is the application of scientific knowledge for practical purposes. It gives us access to more information. You can save time by it. It gives us more mobility options. You can communicate more efficiently. It can make things cheaper. Teenagers mostly use mobile phones, laptops, tablets, and smartwatches. They spend their time on playing online games, searching for information, and communicating with friends. I also use a mobile phone and a smartwatch to communicate and access a wide range of apps. As application softwares, young people mostly use WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat, Discord, Twitch, Wattpad, Pinterest, and YouTube. While WhatsApp is used for fast communication, Snapchat is used for filter chatting and sharing photos. Discord is also popular among the boys. While playing games, people chat and see each other. Some young people, especially girls, use Wattpad to write their own stories and read other stories. These stories are voted by people and they get points. Twitch is another application used by young people. It's an interactive platform for gaming on the net. However, there are some risks. For example, it's easy to get trolls and you may have problems while getting rid of them. Teenagers also use Pinterest and YouTube. Pinterest allows users to visually share, discover new interests by pinning images or videos to their own boards or other boards. YouTube is used for watching, sharing, and uploading videos, and young people mostly use it to watch videos you can learn by educational videos. Today I talked about the technological preferences of young people. Thanks for listening.
Hello everyone, my name is Zehra. I'm from Turkey. I'm a student in Şehit Ozan Özen Anatolian High School. So I have friends with me. Can you guys introduce yourselves too, please?
Hi, my name is Sena. I live in Turkey. I study at Şehit Ozan Özen Anatolian High School.
Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Zeynep. I'm from Turkey and I'm studying at Şehit Ozan Özen Anatolian School too.
Thank you. So we are here to talk about technological devices and preferences. I have some questions for you guys. So let's start with first part. Which devices for what? I have examples for it. Let's start with smartphone. You guys using your smartphone for what? Sena, you start.
I use smartphones for connecting with my friends and my family, sharing my ideas, and searching some informations. To be honest, smartphones are everywhere for me.
I can relate.
Yeah.
So Zeynep and you?
I generally use smartphones for fun and for testing with my friends, surfing the net, playing games. It's basically everything in my life.
Yes, smartphones have nearly everything in them. So there's a lot of examples to say. Yeah. So let's continue with a smartwatch. Zeynep, I know that you are using smartwatch. I always
Yes.
see you wearing. So why are you using it?
I'm using watch for looking for the time basically,
Yeah.
and for measuring my heartbeat and stress kind of things.
Yes. And the last of this part is laptop. If you ask me, I use my laptop for school projects, including this podcast. Yeah. So then let's get into second part. Which software for what? Let's start with Google. Zeynep, you can start. Why are you using
Oh,
Google?
Google is everything.
Yes.
Everything is in it. I use all the time. I can't even count the ways I use. Like, I use for everything, for my projects, for playing games, for a reading book.
Yes, definitely. And Sena, you?
I exactly agree with Zeynep. I use Google for searching some informations and it's everything, as Zeynep
Yeah.
said.
So let's continue with YouTube. Why are we using YouTube?
I use YouTube for watching some series. To be honest, I don't follow the YouTubers, but I like Şeyda Erdoğan. She's an artist.
Yes.
YouTube is not useful for me.
I can understand. So, Zainab, and you?
Actually, I don't use YouTube that much compared to other softwares. But when I mostly use YouTube for music videos.
Yeah, I can relate. So, if you ask me, sometimes I use YouTube for information, but mostly I use it for entertaining content. So, what are you guys thinking about Spotify?
I use Spotify for listen to music, as you said, and I use podcast. I use podcast for religious stuff.
I personally think that Spotify is the best software. I use it every day, every time I listen music, and also ads too, but I used to it, so that's not a problem now.
Yeah, the ads is really annoying, to be honest.
Yes.
So let's get into last question. What's new devices? What's new softwares? It's a little complicated, I think, but I guess I can tell flying cars, I guess. Not now, maybe, but in the future, we could be driving in the air. It's crazy. So that was the last question. Do you guys want to add anything?
No, thank you.
Thanks for
Okay.
everything.
You're welcome. I'm thankful too. Okay, so that was end for the podcast. Thanks for listening us. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
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 Hi everyone, my name is Zeynep. I will tell you about the technological devices I use and my preferences. My mobile phone is one of my frequent devices. I use it for texting, playing games, and listening to music. Another device I use is my computer. I use my computer to do research. I don't want to spend too much time on TV because I think it's lots of time. One of the software I use most often is Google. Usually I use it to do research and homework. Instagram and Twitch are the software I use for entertainment purposes.